What up, gang? Carolina Jackpot coming at you Sunday evening. Real quick no show tonight. Live show, that is. It's Mother's Day. Don't normally do one of those on Mother's Day. However, a couple of things I want to hit on real quick. South Carolina baseball. Just an utterly embarrassing season, utterly embarrassing program at this point in time. They win today, what was it, 9-4 against Texas A&M. They win the Sunday game to salvage one out of a 3-game set. But, man, last weekend, they go out, they sweep Alabama. They've been getting swept or losing 2 out of 3 all season long pretty much. To everybody they face. They've also lost to the likes of Presbyterian College and the Citadel. Side note, Citadel's not good in baseball anymore. So it's been rough. I mean, it really has been rough. I'm going to tell you, I enjoy watching baseball. Besides football, that's probably my second favorite sport to get into, and it's by a long shot, okay? I mean, football is like up here, and baseball is, I mean, here, but it was my second favorite sport. Until South Carolina finally does something and gets a new baseball coach and gets rid of this Mark Kingston fool, I'm not watching another South Carolina baseball game. I was done after yesterday. After yesterday afternoon's game, they were up 9-0 against Texas A&M at one point in that game. They end up losing 13-12. Well, you can't really help. It's not his fault. We don't have any depth. Yes, it is his fault. It is all his fault. It is 110% his fault. And blame also Ray Tanner, the athletic director. I mean, we've blamed him for a lot of stuff over the past few years, and by God, he deserves it. I mean, you're hiring these idiots like this guy, like this clown, like this Chad Holbrook, the last baseball coach, and Muschamp. I'm not even going to go there because, I mean, I've beaten that dead horse to a pulp. I mean, might as well not even mention his name anymore. But you're responsible for that as well. I don't understand how a two-time national championship winning baseball coach and also a two-time national runner-up baseball coach cannot hire a baseball coach. That makes no sense. That program has fallen so far from what it was back in 2012. It's almost something you would not believe it unless you actually have lived through it and seen it. How good it used to be. How good it used to be. I put a tweet out the other day. I said, 10 years ago, we look back at this, I think we all would have enjoyed it a hell of a lot more if we had known what was 10 years down the road. We definitely would have. But I'm not watching South Carolina baseball anymore until this guy is gone. Not that I don't love and support those teams, but I just can't. Now, I am done. And yes, they won today. Congratulations. Spurs Up Show dude had a little short video up where he was talking about this over on Twitter. That, congratulations to the guys for not giving up, for hanging in there, for winning the, 1 out of the 3 games. And I get that. I do. And that's a valid point. But at the same time, you had no business losing game 2. You had no business losing that. They got their face kicked in game 1, which is just absolutely totally embarrassing. And I believe they led that one at one point in time as well. But it wasn't 9-0. So, not recruiting, not bringing in the talent. I mean, this literally is a program that used to pump out Major League Baseball talent by the tons. It would take me forever to sit here and rattle them all off. Those days are gone. They are long gone. This program is literally, it's like the Florida State football teams of the same era, the early 2010s, and then compared to what they are today, this is almost exactly one and the same. Just complete and utter trash. A complete and utter embarrassment. Only thing about Florida State is the man that took them to those heights was also the one who destroyed it. So there's a little bit of difference there. It doesn't really exactly line up and parallel, but it's the closest thing that I can think of, just right off the top of my dome piece. So that's enough of South Carolina baseball. They won't make the tournament. They're not going to make the tournament. The conference tournament, that is. They're terrible. They lost 2 out of 3 to Missouri. How you lose 2 out of 3 to Missouri? I didn't know anything in Missouri even played baseball besides the Cardinals. Jesus. Oh, and the Royals. You'll get them mad if you act like, well, Kansas City's not in Kansas. So they got the Royals and they got the Cardinals. That's it. Missouri baseball is a non-factor. Oh, but, you know, we lose to them a lot. So I guess that makes it a factor for us. Anyway, done with South Carolina baseball. Got swept by Clemson, too, by the way, which is ridiculous. I mean, they're not good. Yeah, I know. They swept the series from Georgia Tech. This way, whoop-de-doo, whatever. You know what? They also got outscored like a month ago, like 65 runs to 2 against Pitt in a weekend series. Clemson's not good. They're doing a little better right now, but no reason you go out and get swept by your arch rival. That's pathetic, piss poor, sad, whatever adjective that you can attach to it, it fits. Anyway, done with that one. Chris Rodriguez, Kentucky running back, got arrested today. Normally you don't hear about these arrests this quick, but he got arrested this afternoon. It's already hit the social media waves. Got arrested by the University of Kentucky police for driving under the influence. Oh, and a broken tail light too. What you were tanked and you had a broken tail light. I don't know. Props to the University of Kentucky police for arresting him and getting him off the street. You know, when university police are involved, and it's a star that plays sports for a team from that particular university. I mean, God only knows how many arrests, how many tickets and whatnot have been torn up and thrown away before they ever got damn issued. So, you know, props to the University of Kentucky police, I guess, for taking care of that one. Makes no sense. Chris Rodriguez, probably drinking that tequila. I mean, come on, man. I mean, this guy, it was the SEC's leading rusher last year. Came back for a senior season. Probably going to get drafted pretty high, you would think. I don't know, though. Like I said, I don't know if the intangibles that the NFL looks for are there with him, but I mean, he's done a hell of a job at Kentucky. They'll be good again this year. And this is just not a good look. Not a good look at all. And I really haven't seen a lot of their players getting in trouble there under Mark Stoops. So, I know not the norm for the Kentucky program. Hopefully, he'll still be able to play this season. I'm sure he will. I'm sure he'll be suspended for a few games and get in a little bit of trouble there. He'll probably have to pay some fines and lose his license, have to go through whatever to get that back. Not a smart move. Not a smart move at all. I'm going to tell you, I mean, in my past, I've drank more than my share, and I've done some dumb things too, but getting behind the wheel like that, never a good idea. So, Chris Rodriguez gets tanked on tequila and gets a DUI, and South Carolina baseball is in the shitter. That's about all we got as far as sports today on Mother's Day. I'll see you guys later on. Appreciate you. Peace, and I'm out. Go Cox, baby. Woo!